What is up, everybody? It's me, Duke Farley, back at it again here. And I am talking to another contestant that's about to jump into Ascendance Live Season 3. I'm here with CJ. CJ, it's
Yes,
nice to meet you. What's up?
likewise.
What's going on?
Hello there. Oh, not much. Just ready to play the game. I'm excited. It's new to me. I don't know much, but I'm definitely ready to get into it for sure.
Dope, dope. So my first question is for the viewers to kind of get a little bit of, what CJ is like. So
Okay.
I want you to describe your perfect day. Like, what are you doing? Who are you with? Where are you?
Hmm. Okay. Good question. I guess that would depend on my mood. But I would say maybe with a friend, maybe go out, maybe go hiking, or maybe go to lunch and have a good drink, maybe a margarita, or I
Mm,
could stay in and like hang out, read a book, or watch a good TV show. Binge one like Lost or Prison Break. I don't know. There's a lot of good things that you could do. I'm pretty versatile, so I mean, if you want to ask me to do something, I'm pretty willing to do it and give it a shot at least once.
cool. And you like margaritas?
I love margaritas.
That's your drink of choice?
Yes, and tequila is always the best.
Perfect. Is it sugar or salt on the tequila or the margarita?
I do either. I'm good with either. Maybe
Okay.
salt more, but both.
A bit above. Depends on the mood, I guess.
Yeah,
I know you mentioned that pretty new to this, but
yeah.
if you have seen a season of well, I'll just ask, have you seen a season of Ascendance Live at all?
I haven't seen a full season. I just started season two. I've seen like the first three episodes, and that's it.
Okay, perfect. So
So I have a little idea.
you have a little idea. So my question is, if there was somebody from Ascendance Live, like from one of the episodes that you watched that was in the game with you this season, who would you want to work with?
I mean Eric, but that's probably not because of Ascendance, but more so because I know him from the game I just played. And I love him as a person, so I'd love to have him in there, and I know that I could trust him.
Okay. I played a game with Eric as well. Love him. Um,
Good, good. He's great.
so your number one ally in the game is a little bit in trouble. They're getting targeted early on. Are you gonna try to step into that and try to flip the vote, or are you gonna let them go?
Yeah, so I think normally I would say let them go, but it depends on the bond with that person. If it felt like it was really an emotional connection, then maybe I might try to fight to save them, so that way there would be some loyalty and some friendship down the road. But if it wasn't like my ride or die all the way to the end, and there was like just an amazing connection, I'd probably cut them and not
You,
risk it.
yeah, because of the early game.
Yeah, I'm trying to win.
Trying to win, and it's tough early on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um, what is a challenge that you would dominate at?
I think anything where it takes more willpower, so things that we have to like hold onto a rope and like stay on for as long as possible. I think things like that I do pretty good because in Survive I had to do a battle back and I took 8 hours and I was willing to stay longer. I just happened to forget what the rule was and make a and break the rule, I suppose, and get eliminated. But I didn't quit and I wouldn't have quit. So I know if it's an endurance challenge, you can count me in for the long haul.
Yeah, and as you watch the rest of season two, there was a lot of running involved in the challenges, so that's probably something you'd be good at, you'd say.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm not like super fit, but I can hold my own in anything physical or in endurance wise.
Nice. So as you'll find out, Ascendance Live, sleep is a big factor of it. How
Mm-hmm.
many hours can you efficiently function on of sleep?
Any, any, like one I just did survive. So, I mean, if I get a house, at least it's better than sleeping in the woods. So, at least that's something. But I mean, I was up for over 36 hours when I drove from Oklahoma to Pittsburgh. It was 20 hours of driving. And then I was up packing my house. I packed all my house the day I moved and then drove the 20 hours to get here with my dog. So, I can efficiently do anything on any amount of sleep if I really want to.
Wow, 20 hours. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was a long drive.
I don't. More power to you. I couldn't do that.
It
I could
was
not do
rough,
that.
but when you get like in that mindset, and you're like, I just need to do it or I need to get there. That's what it was. So I was like, let me just do all this and get it over with, and then I can crash when I get there.
Damn. Um, well, congrats to you. So
Thank
it
you.
seems like sleep won't be a factor for you in this game.
No, not at all.
What is your opinion on throwing a vote?
What do you mean by throwing a vote? Like, so say like you're supposed to be voting with someone in an alliance, but you throw it the opposite way, or throw in a vote as in like a sympathy vote.
Could be a sympathy vote, could be just a hinky vote that you randomly throw somewhere.
Well, I'm a huge fan of causing chaos. I believe it's a strategy, and I think people should do it more. And so, if there's an opportunity for me to throw a vote and people not know that it was from me, and I can just throw it on someone and cause a little chaos, then I'm absolutely gonna do it. As long as it doesn't risk my alliance members going home.
And then you mentioned a sympathy vote. Is that something you would be into?
I think that kind of goes back to that one question. It would have to be a really emotional connection because I'm here to win, and so I really do, and I'm willing to do pretty much anything. And so if the connection isn't like something I see like us being friends forever and ever, and just having this amazing bond, I don't know if I'm willing to risk my game to throw you a sympathy vote to feel good.
Okay. I like that answer. Um, I have a little hypothetical situation for you.
Okay,
Congratulations, you made it all the way to the final three, and you won the final three challenge.
perfect.
So now you have the opportunity to pick who's going to go to the finale with you.
Okay,
So your options are number one, your number one ally in the game, but it's going to be pretty even difficult to beat them in the end.
yeah,
Or you can choose the other person that you kind of don't really like, but it's going to be easier for you to beat them in the end. Who would you
okay.
choose?
I'm the one I'm gonna beat. I mean, I didn't do all that work in the game to get to the end and just be like, here you go. So I'm cutting them.
So,
Sorry.
so you cut your number one ally.
Yeah, I don't really have that much loyalty to anyone in any game that I would play. I'm playing for me. So
I love that. I love
yeah,
that.
I'm pretty much willing to beat the villain of anytime. Anytime needed.
That they say villains have more fun.
Exactly. Exactly.
What's your approach to powers and advantages? There's typically powers and advantages hidden throughout the house. Are you going to be
Okay.
looking for those? Are you going to be actively
Uh,
hunting for powers?
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. I like when we played Survive just September 1st a month ago, I was the person out looking and I was the only one who knew who found the item because we found it almost together. She found it just moments before I did. And we were in a final two deal. So I was able to have that knowledge if I didn't find it, but I'm definitely planning to find it. I'm playing from the minute my foot hits the ground and I'm hoping I can find it before anyone else does.
Say you do find something, would you tell
Okay.
somebody about that?
I would keep it a secret until it became a need to tell someone. If I felt like I needed their mind to help me play it correctly or whatever the situation was, then maybe I would tell them. But until that situation arises, I'm going to keep it a secret.
Okay. What are you doing to prepare for this game?
What am I doing to prepare? Not much other than watching this show. I feel like I feel like I'm honestly pretty versed as a person, and so I really don't know if there's much preparing I can do. All I can do is walk in and hope that my strategy can work with a lot of luck and with the people that are there, and just go with it. And if it doesn't work out, then unfortunately, I don't know if there's anything that I could have done.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just isn't your game.
Yeah. Um, yeah. A lot of people go in without, any knowledge of what's going on. So,
Yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
know, so
Which that's scary.
yeah. Sometimes it works out though.
Yeah. Right.
What's one thing that you want to accomplish with this experience?
Yeah. So I think I really want this time around to actually play as long as I wanted to because I've only played one game ever, and that was just a month ago. So, and I didn't go. I mean, I had control, and I was in the dominant alliance, and I had many alliances within the alliance, and I knew where the idol was, and I was voting the way that they were voting the way I originally wanted to, but unfortunately, I was playing so hard that I created a rift. I shifted the vote on me by trying to shift the vote on someone else. And so I think this time around, I really just want to I want to play hard like that, but I want to play hard but smarter. I want to play a little more quieter and do some more listening rather than talking because I was the one throwing out all the names and yeah, people were voting with me originally, but at some point people started to realize that I was in control and they took me out. And so I think this time around, my my goal is to actually win and not go out as early as I did.
Okay. Well, CJ, I hope that happens for you. It's going to be exciting
Thanks,
to
I appreciate
watch
it.
you go in there and
I'm
give it your
excited.
all. Um, is there anything else that you want to tell me or the viewers before we conclude this interview?
I mean, there's so many things I probably could say. I guess
Go for it.
I guess I would just say give me a chance. I think sometimes in these games and in all the big ones too, like Survivor and Big Brother and all the rest of them, you see someone originally and you make a idea about who you think they are and then you shut them out. I actually am a really nice person, so if I'm playing evil, I really hope that you don't hold it against me because I want to play villainous because I feel like I'm such a good person in real life. So don't hold it against me and hopefully you'll root for me and hopefully I'll win.
Love it. And I am excited to watch the villainous of CJ come to life here in season 3 of Ascendance
Yes.
Live. So good luck and thank you for doing
Thank
the
you.
interview.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.